Yo, what's up, guys? Jonathan here, back with another video. Today's video, um, it's a little blast from the past. Duel Masters. Um, if you're around my age, you probably maybe remember this series. So it was kind of like almost like the competitor to Yu-Gi-Oh at the time and Pokemon, but it just never stuck around. And yeah, it never picked up. I mean, it had an anime. I don't know how many episodes it had. It had a card game. I believe this is the only video game they made. So, yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. First off, we're going to check out tutorials, figure out exactly how to play this game. Oh my god. Um, Now, I guess we'll just play all? Let's see. Alright. Becoming a duelist. Greetings, Kohai, and welcome to the world of Duel Masters. This tutorial will teach you how to play a standard turn-based Duel Masters game. As a duelist, you'll face opponents in the battle zone casting powerful spells and summoning deadly creatures to punch through their protective shields. You'll duel these opponents with your own custom deck of 40 cards, each drawing power from one of the 5 civilizations: fire, water, nature, darkness, and light. Destroy your opponent's shields and you can make a final attack to win the duel. But only those who learn from defeat as well as victory can become true Kaijudo masters. Besides standard mode, you can also play a screaming real-time version of Duel Masters called Extreme Mode. In Extreme Mode, you gotta think fast because your every move is timed. Oh my god, that's a lot to read. Alright, summon creatures and cast spells. You need mana. Each turn you can add 1 card. To create this mana, the more mana you have, the more creatures and spells you can summon and cast. Rusty needs your help dueling Knight. On his first turn, he needs to add a card to his mana zone. It's best to add a card that costs too much to play. The Death Blade Beetle is a good choice because it costs 5 mana and Rusty can't afford that yet. Use the what are these arrow sticks to find a Death Blade battle in Rusty's hand and press X to continue. To select it. Okay. Deathblade Beetle. Alright, press X. Choose the add to mana option and press X to turn Rusty's Deathblade battle into mana. You can cancel selection at any time just by pressing triangle. So we're going to add him. Okay. That little yellow dot means Rusty now has 1 mana to spend. It's okay to spend all your mana each turn because you'll get it back on your next turn. That big green dot shows that Rusty's unlocked nature mana. By having at least 1 nature card in his mana zone, Rusty can now summon and cast nature cards. When you can't perform any more actions, your turn will end automatically. Outside the tutorial, you can end your turn anytime by pressing circle. Okay. Each turn, players draw 1 new card from their deck. However, the first player in a duel doesn't draw a card until their second turn. On Knight's turn, he draws a card and turns Loke, Vizier of Hunting into mana. It costs 4 mana to summon, and since Knight has no mana yet, he decides to add it to his mana zone. Okay. It's Rusty's turn. It's Rusty's turn, and this turn he gets to draw a card. After drawing a card, Rusty should add another card to his mana zone so he can afford to play other cards. Use the arrows, find an Aqua Shooter card, in Rusty's hand and select it. Then choose the add to mana option and press it and turn the mana by pressing X. Okay. Aqua. Did I go past it? Aqua Shooter. Rusty now has 2 mana and has unlocked nature and water mana by having at least one of each civilization in his mana. He can now play nature and water cards. Before you can play a card, you need to check its mana cost. This number shows how much mana you need to play it. If these little dots are green, then you have enough mana to play the selected card. If they're red, then you still need more. Rusty is finally ready to summon his very first creature. Find a Burning Mane card in Rusty's hand with arrows and press X to select it. Okay. The battle zone is where creatures fight each other near the bottom of your screen. Choose Summon from the menu and press X to send Rusty's Burning Mane to the battle zone. Okay. Alright. See the sparkling ring circling that Burning Mane? He has summoning sickness and feels dizzy. This is normal and means he can't attack until next turn. To read about cards in your hand, press R2 for the battle zone, hold down L1 for player 1's creatures or R1 for player 2's. Then use the arrows to select and L2 for card details. On Knight's turn, he decides to put a stone sword into his mana zone and summon his immortal Baron Vorg to the battle zone. Okay. A duelist's first goal is to destroy their opponent's shields. These blue rectangles show how many shields each player has. Normally each starts with 5, but sometimes new shields can be created. Shields are actually cards drawn from your deck at the start of the duel. When the shield is broken, that card is sent to its owner's hand. So even when you lose a shield, you gain a card. For Rusty's next turn, use what you learn and add his Aqua Shooter to the mana zone. Then summon his Phantom Fish to the battle zone. Am I done? Okay, so Aqua Shooter. I should add as mana and then summon Phantom Fish. Now you're going to learn to command your creatures in the battle zone. Press square to switch from Rusty's hand to the battle zone, then selecting Burning Mane. Okay. When you select the creature in the battle zone, the menu shows any targets it can attack. Right now, the menu only shows player, which is in this case, Knight. Go ahead and select the player option to command Rusty's Burning Mane to attack Knight. Since he can't stop the attack, one of his shields will be destroyed. I got cutscenes. Okay. Only 4 more Knight's shields need to be broken before Rusty can make his final attack and win the duel. However, it's not always that easy. Some creatures are called, I guess, shield blockers. That's because they can block opponents' attacks and protect your shields, and even other creatures. When a blocker, I guess it's blocker. When a blocker is used, it battles the attacking creature to stop it or slow it down. Whenever 2 creatures battle, the one with the highest power wins. If they have the same power, both cards are sent to their owner's graveyards. A creature's power can be seen in both the card information area and on its base when it's in the battle zone. On Knight's turn, he'll summon an Emerald Grass and attack Rusty with his immortal Baron Vorg. But Rusty's Phantom Fish will save the day and block the attack. Since Phantom Fish has 4,000 power and the Mortal Baron Vorg only has 2,000, Rusty's blocker will win the battle. Select the Phantom Fish option to block Knight's attacker. Okay. You can even block attackers that are more powerful than your blocker. Your blocker will lose the battle but will stop the attack this turn. Blockers can also block when they have summoning sickness. When a creature is destroyed, it's normally sent to its owner's graveyard. However, some spells and creatures can bring them back to life. Like creatures, to cast a spell, you need at least one card in your mana zone to be from the same civilization, in addition to having enough mana to cast him. For Rusty's next turn, add his Burning Mane to the mana zone and select the Spiral Gate spell in his hand. Okay. Add Burning Mane to the mana zone. And then cast. Okay. The rules for Spiral Gate explain that when you cast it, you get to pick one creature in the battle zone and return it to its owner's hand. Now select the cast option to use the Spiral Gate spell. Okay. Getting rid of Knight's blocker will clear the way for Rusty's Burning Mane to attack. So select the Emerald Grass option as the target for Rusty's spell. Now switch to the battle zone with square and select Rusty's Burning Mane. Choose player as the attack target to destroy another shield. Okay. This turn, Knight's going to put a Stone Sword into the mana zone and summon Loke, Vizier of Hunting to the battle zone. Many cards have special rules that tell how they're played. To make the most of your cards, you must become familiar with the rules. Deathblade Beetle is such a card. A power attacker and double breaker, it gains extra power when attacking and destroys 2 shields each time it attacks. Each time it attacks successfully. Good grief. Rusty currently has 4 mana to spend. Add his Aqua Shooter card so he'll have 5 mana, and then summon the Deathblade Beetle to the battle zone. I'm mixing all this up. Alright, so add Aqua Shooter, add as mana, and then summon you. Okay. I think I get it. For now, let's pretend Rusty doesn't attack Knight this turn, so you can learn about tapped creatures. Okay. After a creature attacks or blocks, it's too tired to do anything until the next turn. We'll call these creatures tapped, and they're easier for others to attack. Okay. This turn, Knight will summon a Stone Sword and attack Rusty with Loke, Vizier, or Hunting, destroying a shield. Normally, Rusty could block Knight's attack with his Phantom Fish, but let's pretend he doesn't, so you can see a tapped creature. Tapped creatures appear with blue Z's rising from them and stars circling their base. On the next turn, this effect wears off and the creature is ready for action. Like blocking, when one creature attacks another that's tapped, the one with the highest power wins the battle. This turn, summon another Deathblade Beetle and attack knights. Tap the low Vizier hunting with the other one. Remember to switch from Rusty's hand to the battle zone. Remember to switch from Rusty's hand to the battle zone, press square. Alright, so... Oh, wait. Follow the directions, dude. Alright, summon you. Okay. This is a stalemate, ain't it? Okay. With the Death Blade Beetle's 3,000 power plus 4,000 power attacker bonus, it. Oh, okay. Okay. It easily sends Knight's low Vizier of Hunter to the graveyard. Now use Rusty's Burning Mane to attack Knight again. Okay. Alright, with only 2 shields left, things don't look good for Knight at this point in the duel. But this is a tutorial, what do you expect? However, this turn Knight will summon 2 Emerald Grass blockers and an Immortal Baron Vorg to the battle zone. Then Knight will attack Rusty with his Stone Sword. Again, we'll pretend Rusty doesn't block this time, so you can see his shield trigger. What? So he has 6,000 attack. Alright, took the shield. Shield trigger. Return 1 creature to his own. Yes. Oops, my bad. When Rusty's shield was destroyed, it revealed a spiral gates. Oh, right. Because the shields are actual playable cards. Unfortunately for Knight, this spell is a shield trigger. When a shield trigger is revealed, its owner can use it immediately for no mana. It doesn't have summoning signals, or add it to their hand and use it later at normal mana cost. Press X to use Rusty's Spiral Gate shield trigger. Then target Knight's Emerald Grass blocker and return it to its hand. Okay. Once an opponent has no shields left, you must make a final attack to win the duel. With each duel, you walk further up the narrow path to Kaijudo Master. Now cast Spiral Gate on Knight's remaining Emerald Grass. This will clear the way for Rusty's creatures to destroy more of Knight's shields. What am I doing? Spiral Gate. Cast. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, Emerald Grass. Okay. Now summon a Burning Mage and attack Knight with one of Rusty's Deathblade Beetles. Do not forget, square switches to the battle zone. Alright, so summon a burning mane. Summon you. Okay. And attack knight with one of Rusty's Deathblade beetles. And attack him. Okay. It's gonna take a minute to kind of learn the rules to this because I haven't played this game in it's been 2 decades at least. Finally, attack knight one last time with Rusty's other Deathblade beetle to win the duel. I guess we win. What in the world? Good, you have completed the tutorial. Your grasp of the art of dueling is strong, Kohai, but it must grow greater still for you to meet the challenges ahead and learn to truly own the zone. Oh, was that his own the zone? I think that was that his catchphrase. The main guy. I might have to find where I can watch this because now I want to watch it. Oh, they could be like statistics. Oh, that's tight. Okay, okay. Nice. I like the artwork on the loading screens. I remember him. So I think that's it. Yeah, I finished everything. Alright, so yeah, that's all I wanted to do. I just want to give this a shot. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.